I do research in AI applied to games, and my research looks at questions like how can we use AI to make better games? How can we use AI to make new kinds of games or help people make games who aren't able to do it? What if you could take like all of our collective cultural knowledge of game design and have a system that would let you access that and work with that? Games, it's really fragmentary. It's like, how do you know how to design a game? Well, you ask some people, you work with some people, you kind of just stumble your way through. There's no way to be like, what are all the games that use this kind of game mechanic? What are all the variants on the ways of jumping in games? What are all the platformer games, all the shooter games? What would it mean to be able to have access to that knowledge or a system that could use that knowledge to help you? So a lot of my work right now is looking at the question of how can these systems look at your design and tell you more about it that would be really hard for you to figure out. So this is questions like, if you made a level in one way, how do I know you can actually beat the level? How do I know that the player can play the level in different ways? What other properties of the level exist there? And can you help me know what those are about so I can make smarter decisions about how I change that? AI in games has a lot of potential, especially in terms of game design tools, to help people who normally don't have the time or abilities or training to make games for something they really want to use them for. Many teachers want to use games to teach materials, build curriculum, but teachers don't have time. They don't have the skills and resources to go and make the games they want to use for the concepts they want to teach. What if a tool could help them do that? As far as being a Foley Scholar, it's really valuable to me because the Foley Scholarship, unlike a lot of programs, is actually trying to recognize me both for having research in academia, but also really impact in the broader world. In terms of my research, it's definitely encouraged me to be ambitious and keep pursuing it. You know, there are definitely times everyone has where they're just like, well, I'm doing this research, I hope someone cares about it, but I can't prove it. And when you have a group of people say, no, we really think your work is going to be valuable, is going to be useful, that's really inspiring to just like, okay, I've really got to double down and keep working on this.